Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who can rule the world through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High increase them in the knowledge and understanding and to endure into the end. Mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith, right? Lord willing, this is edifying, through the Spirit, right? To be honest, I came across this, every day my ladies always show me something that they reading. Daily is always something that they reading. I ain't gonna lie, my mind be flowing through so much. Can't go to everything. It's hard. Like, it's not enough time in a day. You gotta read. You gotta watch videos. You going over other notes. You got, man. And then you really craving to do this one video, and then you don't. It's she had sent me this verse, sent me verses days ago, and it was the one verse I couldn't remember by heart, but it was this one verse that I knew that thing was hitting, and I had through the Spirit a different direction. But then, I had to get reminded that I did a part one, a spiritual talk. I'm out here. I got some rides, some people getting off of work. And only thing going home and throughout the day, motivation just been in my mind all day. And then every time I'm seeing something that's spiritual, right? Feel like you ain't doing enough, feel like you want to do more, right? You start reminiscing about your life. This was this happened to me because of this. The Lord was trying to make toughen the skin, right? But we still don't really understand why we going through stuff. There's sisters that single mothers. There's women that might have 4 or 5 different baby fathers, and they be like, man, all my baby father's deadbeat. But when she start coming into knowledge, she's gonna actually be humbled and say, I was wicked. A lot of us always saying the men or the women didn't get it right, but we can never talk about ourselves, take accountability, right? We have to take accountability. That's crazy. I was gonna get into that too, and look, we saying this word again, man. I'm gonna just bring this out, and Lord willing, it hit y'all like it hit me. Let me see if my screen will move up for me. I see that it's not. It's kind of hard for me to see. Dang, it is very hard for me to see because of the screen, right? So, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 30. This is the G&T, the Good News Translation. It says, sometimes it takes a painful experience to make us change our ways. Right? Now, some people we can all look at, you can be going through something, you can go through something painful right now, and a few days later, you find out the truth. That's basically what it's going into. But then you got to look at your life, right? Like I had to say, I've been through foster care, 10 different homes, sexually, physically abused, right? It could be somebody that was dealing with being a gangbanger, right? I didn't gangbang, probably sold some drugs, yippee hooray. A woman probably got touched and it messed up her mind and she became a stripper, right? We all have stories to tell from back then of us being in the world, right? But all of those pains, we still kept going through them, and most of us found out the truth while we were going through pains, right? You going through different men, right? This is your fourth or your fifth. You just broke up with your main boyfriend or your husband, and or whatever, something happened. He could have got killed, could have been in jail, he could have been overseas. And then why you really wanting another man, you went through this dude, you went through that dude, you went through that dude, and you have pains in those different relationships, right? If you don't realize the pain, if you don't realize what's actually going on, you technically sleep. It says sometimes it takes pain, it takes painful experience to make us change our ways, right? But the spirit will have to be dwelling in you for you to even realize these pains that you're going through, right? How can I realize, me going through this, or you could be going through cancer, right? Sometimes it takes painful experience to make us change our lives, right? You might have cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, right? If it's not flicking on you how this can be a cause, because if the Lord killeth and maketh alive, the Lord maketh sick. It's about us seeking Yahweh Shema Shai because he's marvelous. He's wonderful to make your ass sick. He's marvelous to take you in this dumb place and put you back in the spirit world. His power is beyond, right? Let me see, right? This is Isaiah 27:9. By this, therefore, shall the iniquity of Jacob be purged. This is all the fruit of take away his sin when he maketh all the stones of the altar as chalk stones that are beaten in sunder. The groves and the images shall not stand up. But the first line, it had a comma. So the first line is going into that point, and then they go into another sentence and it ends in a comma. It's going into that point. So I'm dealing with the part where it says, by this, therefore, shall the iniquity of Jacob be purged. Right? It's another video that brothers did, and guess what? Most likely brothers is gonna probably have to go into again. Um, Sin is gonna be purged out of Israel, right? When the 2/3 are killed, Yahweh Shai is gonna separate the wicked of Israel from the righteous. Jacob's trouble is directly um, uh, for the children of Israel, but to be technical, it's really for the 2/3. Jacob's trouble is really for the 2/3. The elect is going through their pain in this reality. They're going through their pain right now. And that pain is being in this flesh. That pain is dealing with your wife, right? Your wife, she be in the spirit, then she out the spirit, right? You dealing with trouble of the flesh, right? Your wife might want more of your time, in His Word, and it's taking you away from it. Your wife might not have that part. You could be suffering with that too, right? Brothers do suffer. Men are not women. Women are not men. Again, Captain Cesariak said, "Women after the Most High, women are the strongest." Nigga, you wildin'. And if that's the case, then you not the head. Because the woman is the strongest. Just call her the head. I don't believe that, and I don't accept that. I don't want no woman to think that she the head and can tell me what and what I can't do. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not with that. You know, we gotta go back to being firm for Yahweh Shema Shai. This is why a lot of us don't realize the things that we go through. You can't. You keep not being able to meet Dead. You can't pay your rent on time all the time. You always late, right? You can't provide. You always going through something, right? Now the let go through hell, but we talking about you get bad every day. You going through hell, like literal hell every day, right? It's a time where things is gonna get worse. You've been getting till Jacob's trouble. No, the elect, the elect is gonna have times where they kick up their feet. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about your car get flipped over, you get evicted, like you literally get evicted. But when you think about, how we always say, oh man, I'm getting hit with this, but when you see, you probably was spending more money on going out, partying, drinking and traveling or smoking, and now you can't pay rent. The Lord is putting all of us through something. And this goes back to the video I just did, all inspired by the conversation I had with my bigger brother Sam, dealing with people wrestle with the words of Paul, right? Because Yahweh Shai taught him, man. Yahweh Shai is the stumbling block. If you can't get Paul's letters, which is part of the word, is because you don't believe in Yahweh Shai. Literally, if you can't believe breakdowns, simple breakdowns, and brothers get deep with it, brothers go to a certain level, you cannot get it. I'm sorry. A bag of rocks is more smarter than you, right? But it's okay because it's already understood in the scriptures that only the elect is gonna know, right? And a lot of you brothers and sisters, right? You could be saying Yahweh Hashem Shai, and you most likely probably not the elect, right? And I'm gonna even say this for myself. I might not even be the elect. The Lord could just be using me just to teach, you know. And I gotta really think about this. Like I just told, like not trying to make this lesson about me, correction on what I did, what I was about to say. It was something my wife said. Dang. Another thought came into mind, but it's okay. It's going to come back. But reading Proverbs again, because the whole point is Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 30 in the Good News Translation. Sometimes it takes a painful experience to make us change our ways, right? But drug dealers or hoodlums or whatever you want to call us, we keep fucking up. We go to jail. We come out and we go back to the shit again. So how can we change our ways? Because we need Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, right? If I can get this real quick, if the light is gonna be player for a minute. Isaiah chapter 1. Let's get it. Give me Isaiah chapter 1, right? In verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know. My people do not consider. Israel don't consider their pains. They just think it's just Mother Nature. It is what it is. Niggas don't think and reap what you sow. Yo, I was still firm saying karma. Karma is a bitch. And Asher, man, I love that brother. I had said, yo, man, I slipped and said karma, right? But it's really what you reap, what you sow. Asher was like, ain't no damn karma. And it stuck in my head. I went home and I came across a video, and I think it was the elder from South Carolina, GMS. He was going into karma, and he said, ain't no such thing with karma to the Lord. It's called you reap what you sow. And when you go through the scriptures, it's really you reap what you sow. Ain't no such thing as karma, right? So anybody going through pain is you reap what you sow. So what you gotta be searching the Lord to find out what have you been sowing, right? For a woman to have a child, back then the Lord was closing wombs, right? The Lord must be seeing what a woman is doing for her womb to be open. Women should be like, oh my goodness, the Lord allowed me to have a kid. This is like having a child is a super event, right? Why already we seeing all these wicked women or wicked men, the Lord can have the elect in you. Just like the Lord is putting a spirit in some of these women. Some of these women is killing they sons, man, because it's a spirit upon them, right? Like the Lord said in Sirach, I think it's 39, where the Lord got certain spirits for vengeance. Maybe that's the wrong chapter, right? I will have to get into this. I will have to. Let me see if I can see if I can see it before. Is this it? No, no, it is. It's Sirach chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, right? And what do we read in Proverbs? Right? He says sometimes it takes painful experience to make us change our ways, right? And sometimes the pain you go through can start when you 6, then you 8, you 9, you 10, 11, and 12. And those is just a moment, but it brings you to growth in your life. Next thing you know, through all what you was going through as a kid, depressed, now you smoking. You got anxiety problems, right? You getting your emotion and feelings. You bipolar, right? All those things stem from the pain that you were going through. It's very plain. It's very plain and very simple, right? But only the people that the Most High is dealing with brings you back to First Timothy chapter 1 verse 12, right? The Lord Yahushai, right, through Spirit enabled you because He seen you as faithful and He put you in the ministry. What is the ministry? You got the ministry of Moses, the ministry of the apostles, the ministry of the prophets, and the ministry of the elders. He enabled you in this truth, right? Every day we should always be examining and evaluating ourselves from the smallest and the greatest events in our lives. Let alone if you're going through a hard struggle, right? If you got like that one spirit in you to be lazy, right? The Lord put that on you to be a lazy mother sucker, right? The Lord made you a wife where you want to be under your man every second, because you know what it is? You want to dictate what the hell he do, right? But that's just the spirit probably using you on him. But this is why a man has to always let his light so shine. Because who the freak is going to take a man serious? Now when a woman is going through pain, their kid's going through something, oh, we ain't going to ask this man. Because you don't even know your own struggle. You know? Something you going through. That's just like something could happen in my car. I'm not a mechanic, right? And I don't know. But I know in my mind, I can go right on YouTube and type whatever going on, and I can find the dang problem. It's right there, right? But then most women, what is their reaction? Love, my phone, this, da da da. Yo, this is why in the spirit we have to be getting prepared for Jacob's trouble. It's gonna be a time where you might not have that person to call. This is why we gotta always think we learning every day, every second. If a woman has a righteous husband, you're supposed to be his reflection. You know your husband is digging in them scriptures. You should be doing that as much so you're not worried. Guess what? When your husband is out, I don't care if he's a righteous man. Like Apostle Elder Rimlab is traveling different cities. If he do somewhat have a wife, he's traveling multiple cities to go see his other brothers. He's not going to different cities. I'm going to go back home and I'm going to come back. No, he's just traveling, right? That wife should, if this man is studious in this thing, her faith is so high, it's like, you know what? The Lord got him and he's trying. And guess what? That's going to make her love you even more. If she in the spirit, the Lord is going to make love grow even stronger. It's going to make that woman be even more patient, right? It's going to make that woman work on being more humble, right? Because you got to think in slavery, you know, a lot of women was getting manhandled and their husband was gone. What is it, 12 years of slavery? Right? You got emancipation. You got a lot of slave movies where they probably not even saying it. But you got the one little slave joint. My wife was watching it with Tyreek in it when he was a little boy, right? And Mariah Carey, man, they was breaking her down, right? And you got to think Jacob Trouble is going to be something you ain't never seen, right? I gotta think. I'm not with Jeremiah all the time. My brother is, Lord willing, everybody can pray for my brother. He not feeling good, and it's not a good feeling when especially a brother that brings a lot of motivation is not good. The things that brothers do for this ministry, y'all should definitely be praying for the men that's really laboring, right? Because we need them. We need Jeremiah to keep teaching. We need Sam. We need Apostle Gabarin and Apostle Elder Tahir and Arimala, right? This is why I can see that they're eating the foods that they eating. Man, we need them brothers, man. I'm gonna be truthfully honest. We need those elders. So make sure you praying for the men that's constantly teaching, right? I just had to say that. Lost my train of thought, but you know, um, uh, another thing talking about Yarmayan, you know, um, Yarmayan, every time he go through body pain, he always compare it to the Lord putting him through something. Like, or he'll just say, man, I got back pain, man. Why the heck I got back pain, man? He either, sometimes he might say he was working out too hard, or maybe because he didn't pray. Jeremiah is always using like the Lord either chastising him. Man, I can't lose this weight, or I'm congested, man. Man, the Lord, man. He always put it onto the Lord, but it's the Lord trying to warn him, or the Lord trying to wake him up, right? And when I hear him, guess what? That's you being aware of what's going on, right? If you feel that you unhealthy, we gonna call on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but we gonna talk about it, right? And this is what it is. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 30. Sometimes it takes a painful experience to make us change our ways. I said this in another video in the past. Women are so close to this spiritual, beautiful blessing right here, that a woman is going to have to go through childbearing, right? Pushing out a child, and that is so spiritual because a woman, a woman bearing a child and a woman pushing the child out is like how the destruction that's going to happen in this place, And I know from even myself, I can't even compare to that pain that women get. So right there, while a woman could be talking about her life or my mom did this, you can use that. But do not forget your pregnancy, man. Right there and then. If any woman was pregnant, the Lord gave you the biggest moment. Sometimes it takes a painful experience to make us change our ways, right? My sister had to go to the hospital. Noya, she had to go to the hospital. Others said, oh, I'm dehydrated. Oh, I'm getting pains over here. I got to go to the hospital. Guess what? That was a moment, a painful experience. And we could probably already be in the truth, but guess what the Lord is doing? The Lord probably will have you. Guess what we all did? We could be in pain. I'm just saying, we probably didn't do it, but a lot of our brothers and sisters, we can be in this pain. Well, yo, I don't know what I'm going through, sis, or yo, bro, or auntie, yo, this happened. But we didn't. Our first instinct is not, you know what? I'm going through this pain. Call Allah Yahweh Shema. Let me pray. Blah 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 blah. You know what? Amen. Wait a few minutes and then go back in there and pray again. A lot of us hurry up and go talk to somebody. A lot of us hurry up and go pray and then hurry up and walk away and then go tell somebody. And this pain. Guess what? Yahweh Shai, he knew his time was up. He prayed the first time, that was an hour. The second time, each time he prayed an hour each time. These brothers was falling asleep, right? Always his hour's about to come up. He praying. Hannah, she couldn't bring forth a child. She went to pray and fast, right? She wasn't under her man. Yeah, no, she went to go call on Yahweh Shem Shai. Look, I see that me and you laying up ain't doing nothing. So let me call the Lord that created all of us. Maybe he might fix the problem. Calling on Yahweh Shem Shai is the thing, right? When you're going through pain, what do? And that's the whole point of this verse, is to reflect back on Yahweh Shem Shai. We could be thinking about pains that David, he can have emotional pain, especially when he had to deal with Jonathan getting killed, or pains of the struggle of knowing that Saul trying to kill you and now he in weird predicaments, right? Elijah going through his little pain, but he didn't really get touched. They were seeking to kill him. Obadiah, they were seeking to kill him and the other prophets. They had to go hide in the cave, right? The other is in the Maccabees, they had to watch the Israelites say, "Man, we ain't gonna fight, man. It's the Sabbath." They had to watch 1,000 people get killed. Guess what? They got pain by death right there. They was feeling that pain, but they was trying to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The other ones got to watch the painful experience. They got to feel it because they were Israelites. And the spirit hit them. Nah, man, we about to defend for our Lord and our law. And they killed them damn Greeks. Right? So it's different levels of pain. You can have spiritual, mental, and physical pain. But can you analyze it and can you make moves off of it? Right? Just like my car, y'all might not know, this is a physical car wash, right? I'm going to wash the outside, but then a lot of us forget the inside. So we have to inside detail this. Like the first lady, she said, I see stuff that, this kid, they stuff messed up. Guess what? I got to get the vacuum. We got to get up in there. And what does that reflect? Let's see if you in the spirit. Work on what's in the inside. And then work on the outside. The Lord is looking at the inside. But that don't mean don't fix the outside. Work on you. Working on you is in the outer you. Work on you. If you can't analyze the struggle you're going through, the Lord might not be dealing with you. When I say dealing, I mean you sleep. This is not the time to be asleep. When a woman just got caught again for stabbing her kid. When a young little boy got arrested at 16-year-old killing a 12-year-old. What kind of beef you got? Crayons, nigga? Women are birthing monstrous children. Men are having birthday parties for their son, put money everywhere in guns. Nigga, and then it's not a water gun. It's not a Nerf gun. It's a sprayed up black looking gun. The apple is not going to fall far. Oh, my dad use a gun. Right? We should be influencing our kids to watch biblical movies. Promoting your kids to dress modest. Right? Like, I can only use this person in this case. My London, right? From what I hear and what I can observe, right? I want to get this hat. Same hat I got. I want to get that hat. Same hat I got. Oh, I'm about to get this one. Same one I got, just a different color. Oh, I'm wearing glasses. Oh, now I'm wearing her glasses. You want your kids to reflect on you. This is why I love mine. Reflect off me. Right? My right, she reflects off of both of my ladies. She reflects. She's shutting up, and she stays as a woman. Right? It's the little things that confidence you to be like, I got to go harder. Right? Lord willing, you can understand and really look. Any woman that's pregnant, any woman that ever been pregnant, just stop doing what you're doing. You should really be break down crying because you are in a prophetic moment right now. Sometimes it takes a painful experience to make us change our ways. Genesis 3:16. Through pain, sorrow, conception. Bring forth children, desire your husband, he shall rule over you. You got to bring forth them babies. Then the Lord said how the end is going to happen is just like a woman about to conceive a child. That pushing, that straining, maybe doo-doo might come out, maybe your karuchi might fall off. That's a lot of pain. Then the breathing, your placenta hanging out, your body, you walking different, right? That's a lot of pain. That's a lot. You should be in the spirit. You shouldn't be thinking about no dick. Hey, that's gonna happen. You shouldn't be thinking about shit that mess with your feelings. That's not helping your spirit grow. That's why the flesh is weak and the spirit is willing, right? Always, this verse right here is not saying one time. Sometimes it takes a painful experience to make us change our ways. If you calling on the right name, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you fucking went through something. Think about it. Don't forget it, because then when you think of it, make you go harder. I'm not doing it. It's not enough. I got to go harder. It's not enough. I got to go harder. right? If you're not analyzing, you can do better. Oh, I need to clean better. What? When you clean upstairs down, what more better can you get? Just know how to sweep, clean, and put shit back. No, you need to know how to be a parent. You need to learn how to edify your kids when they go, especially if you got daughters, right? You need to understand that you are under a man. You got to go. What he wants, okay, let's go. Especially if he righteous. As a man, you got to work. Bring out those videos. Speak about everything. I don't care if you do a lesson about a woman, period. Bring it out, right? If you're not thinking about your pain, you're not working on where you want to go. Your heart should be on your treasure. Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. I want to get a bag. Spiritually, nigga, no, you don't want to get a bag. Because if you wanted to get a bag, you would be spiritually having your mind on your real treasure, which is the kingdom. Niggas got their mind on something that can be gone in 5 minutes. The kingdom is everlasting. I was that nigga. Let me get a bag and let me get some Karuchi. That's all I need. We need to get the kingdom, man. Tired of going through shit, man. Tired of struggling. Tired of being taking a step and then you got somebody being insecure, right? You got kids talking back to their mother-sucking parents. You got kids not taking accountability for doing stupid shit. Tell a kid to sit down, and then they jump. You tell them to stop making a noise. They walk somewhere else and still make the noise. You said don't make the noise right there, so I can make the noise here. The girl, rub my leg. You rub her leg. Oh, now my back. Okay, I'm about to go do this. Oh, see now I can't. See I can't even have time. You want your leg? You want your back? Now you want the moon? Yeah, if you get the moon, by any chance, can you give me your horse too? You want everything. Then a man say, let's read. Hey, yo, this. I'm about to go do this. You know what? I'm about to go have time. Oh, you always by your what? A man can never be a man. It's pain everywhere, man. Women gotta have a freaking period. Pain, man. Right? You gotta deal with you as the wicker vessel. You have pain every day. People gonna use you, manipulate you. You have pain, sister. Focus on that pain and understand the Lord gave you that so you can learn. Call Allah Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. My other phone, I'm about to try to charge it because Lord willing, I can get this other little lesson. Lord willing, through the Spirit, you never know if a customer say anything and or I see something and it make me do a live. But Lord willing, I could do the StreamYard. I mean, not the screen recorder, because I want you to see the scriptures of this other lesson I wanted to bring out. Right, but I don't want to tease y'all. I don't want to tease y'all and talk about it. Right, but other than that, Lord willing, this car conversation, this spiritual talk was edifying in some way. Just stick on to this verse, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 30, a beautiful verse in the Good News Translation. This is inspired, not sponsored. This is inspired, right, by Noya, man, because she did send it. But I'm gonna say the household, right? This is teamwork. Put your hands put your hands on the plow, right? But it says sometimes it takes a painful experience to make us change our ways, right? Only somebody that's trying to step in that spirit, step into that light, are gonna understand their pains. And if you don't, maybe you should get off of this live and examine yourself. Maybe you need to stop worrying about everybody else and worry about yourself, right? And when I say that, that don't mean F them kids, F my life and all of that. No, what I'm saying, stop worrying about what everybody doing. Worried about yourself. Is you doubling up? Is you seeking, a person could be seeking the whole kingdom and you ain't seeking shit, but you seeking what they foot like. Our kids is not listening. Guess what? Ignore them now. They want candy. I'm only giving you water. Sometimes we got to get mean. I really want my kids to get in the kingdom. I'm about to be mean. Y'all wish I all stern. I'm all stern. There's many ways you can be rough and harsh. You pay for everything in your damn house and your kid not listening. We in a harsh time right now. A harsh time where a man can't even have order in his house. Oh, come on, I gotta take you in the room. I gotta physically do something to you for you to listen. You out your living rabbit mind. The scripture says Sarah obeyed Abraham. He didn't have to whip out the Oscar just to get her to listen. No, because he was a man of the Lord. She yielded. She knew her role, let alone kids, man. We got a new generation where kids is the new adults. What the scriptures say. Kids is our oppressors and women rule over us. F that, man. This place got to go. This place is straight dookie. For real, for real. This is that boo-boo that my Yaziah had when she was born. Right on the lip. This shit is straight trash. A headache, a migraine. And this place is COVID, man. Right? No brother want to learn, don't want to freaking lead, and no sister want to learn or be submissive. No kid want to be in a kid place. They want to be nosy. They want to talk back. Kids should be the parent's slave. Your kid is your first servant. Mom, you want me to watch it? Mom, you want me to take the mom? You want something to drink? Then when you doing your housework, your kids is the next servants in line to get the house clean. Oh no, I want to be the best and perfect. Like I clean everything. What? No. Be wise and be like, you know what? I got all these kids for a reason. Now it shows what type of woman you is. Is you teaching them? You having them clean and doing your job, folding clothes. That's what a woman is doing. You getting these daughters ready. You getting these sons. You're not worried about where this man is at. Or with this sister, a wife, you stay in your lane. And men, you worry about everything, man. With this camp, just like what we was talking about earlier. Brothers correcting and rebuking brothers, that is part of your job in this thing. Brothers can't be calling on Yahweh Shem Shai and they bullshitting. You got to call it a spade, man. Lord willing, man, I'm over here getting mad, window open, and I'm still sweating. Shit is amazing, man. Know your pain. And I know that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai real. Right? The water for the apostles and the elders and great millstone, man, who've been bringing forth 100% of the truth. And the ones that cleave to the understanding of the great millstone. I don't know everybody that do, but I know the brothers in 716, Yaramayan, Sam, Asher, and David and myself, and everybody else that's striving in this thing, the hopeful elect in and out of congregation. Lord willing, the Spirit is upon you to endure. For the wise and the single sisters, y'all doing a great job. But our job is not done. Let's continue to pursue and let's double up and let's be better than we was 5 minutes ago, 20, an hour, a day, a week, or a month. And it's okay. A lot of us don't do it fast. A lot of us don't do it right away. But as long as it's on your mind and you got it on replay. With that, I want to say Kwame Yasharella. Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Dargabar with a quick lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying. If it wasn't, it's okay. We're going to come back and do it again. And with that, shalom. Man, that was amazing.